Episode 10, Legend for the Podcast and New Book. Hello, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Samantha McCarthy, and I'm the innovator of the Global Green Democracy Initiative. You may or may not have seen my videos floating on the internet, but it is a system that the whole world needs today. This system is an environmental, social, and financial model that reverses our current system and redirects the money the 1% are stealing from us and invests it into humanity and our world. I'm also the innovator of 7 Gens and the face and voice of the YouTube channel at Sammy71Earth that was developed so that I can go through this entire textbook, the Global Green Democracy Initiative, and all the different programs and projects, debunk misinformation, and answer questions about the system. I would like to introduce myself. I live in a small city called Thunder Bay in northwestern Ontario, Canada. I am a wife of over 30 years to my life partner and a mother of 2 grown adults. And I have been concerned about the environment as well as the health and social outcomes for future generations for most of my life. Please watch the videos in order as I have set up the textbook and videos in a way that will make it easier for the readers and watchers to be able to understand. You can't skip or miss videos or chapters because each element is relevant to the entire system and each element is linked to the next. So if you miss some, you miss a big part of how it works. But also that the GGDI has the goal to heal humanity and move our world to sustainability, so the whole system is a means to an end. I need to give you a little history about me. About 9 years ago now, I was meditating on my deck and I had this reverse financial system downloaded into my mind. I have been working for 9 years on how to bring this system forward to the world, and I am now at the launching phase. It was funny that when I started, there was no way the world was ready for the philosophy. But 9 years later, and how the 1% are attempting to destroy our world and plunge us into ecological, economic, and global collapse, that I think the 99% of us are ready for change. We are now seeing the corruption of the 1% and how very little they don't care about us or the world or future generations for that matter. This kind of thinking has to be rejected by the masses because it is not sustainable or humane. My system is huge, complex, and intertwined. There is a lot of information, but the world is a big place, and only big changes will bring about enough positive global changes to heal what the 1% has committed and continue to commit against our shared earth. It is so crazy that in the year 2025, we are watching the 1% try to force the largest democratic democracy with the largest military to its knees and rebuild it in an autocratic dictatorship, thereby changing global alliances. They have passed legislation that has reduced women and girls' lives to less than clumps of cells, letting them die instead of giving them a simple procedure to prevent disability, infertility, and death, much less taking their God-given rights of choice away. It is time to take our power back, time to value all lives, and time to build a world where we and our children can be proud of.